Everybody, it's Zach. Welcome back to the Heroverse. And guys, we are back in again with another Doctor Who video. Guys, I'm super excited to do this video. This is going to be a comparison video for the 15th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver Deluxe and also Standard Edition. My Standard Edition finally came in today. I actually ordered it from the Who shop. I know it's a character options Sonic because it does have the character options logo, but I did order it from the Who shop. It actually said it was supposed to come in December, so I was actually quite surprised to see it, on my doorstep today. But it was a very, very nice surprise. This actually, the Standard Edition, is my brother's Sonic Screwdriver. I purchased the Standard for myself because I did not know we were going to get the Deluxe Edition. But when I found out from my bro Jamie, we actually were going to get the Deluxe Edition, I said, you know what? Hey, Nick, you can have the Standard Edition. I'll keep the Deluxe. But he did let me, do this comparison video today so I could show off both of the Sonics, see what's different about them, and kind of you guys can decide which ones you want to buy. In my personal opinion, I still think that the Deluxe Edition is, yeah, it's priced, I think, a little bit more, but I do find that it is worth it if you care for the extra kind of, bells and whistles, and if you care for it being chrome, I definitely think it's worth it. But if you don't really care for any of that, I think the Standard Edition is at a pretty good price range. I think it's like 34 bucks, and especially if you live in the UK, I think it's free shipping. But since I don't live in the UK, I think it was like, I think $10 to $20 shipping. So I think it went up to like, I don't know, like roughly like I think it was like 50 something, or no, like 40 something dollars I got the Sonic Screwdriver for. I can't really tell without actually looking at my bank records of when I purchased the actual Sonic, but I want to say I did get it for like 40 something dollars, I think, because there was shipping costs because I don't live in the UK. But it is cool. You can get it for $34, free shipping if you live in the UK, which is really, really cool. And I believe the other Sonic Screwdriver, I think, is like 40 something dollars, and I think it is still free shipping if you order the Deluxe variant. But I think since when I ordered it, and of course with, again, the shipping costs, I think it was like 50 to 60 bucks for me when I bought that Sonic. But like I said, if you live in the UK, you have nothing to worry about. And if you want to do more research, go to the Who shop for the Standard Edition, and then go to, of course, the Character Options website for the Deluxe Edition. I definitely recommend you look into it because I might be wrong on a couple of those, how it is with the shipping and all that stuff. So definitely go check it out yourself, but I'm pretty sure I am correct. But we are going to get onto it. Of course, we're going to compare size the boxes first. Of course, this is the Deluxe Edition box. The only thing that's different about this box is that it says Deluxe Edition in the corner. And if you look at the Standard Edition box, it just says, 15th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver, and there is no Deluxe Edition stamp, which it would be right here. So those are the only differences to these boxes. Of course, here is both of the sides of the boxes. It is the same. Here is the back of the boxes. Like I said, they are the same. The only difference you can actually tell with the Deluxe Edition box is that you can actually tell that there is a little bit of kind of shine for the picture on the back compared to this one. It's a subtle difference I can tell, but nothing major. We're like, oh my god, I can tell. But the only difference I would say about these boxes is the fact that it has the Deluxe Edition stamp, as you guys can tell right there. It says Deluxe Edition. Really, really cool. Not much of a difference in the packaging, so you don't have to worry about that much there. But here are the Sonic Screwdrivers. Of course, I have my Deluxe Edition Character Options Sonic Screwdriver. Of course, you can see there is a shine there. There is that chrome look, which I really, really love about the Sonic Screwdriver. And here, of course, is the Standard Edition right here. There is not any chrome here, but it does have a nice paint finish on it, but it is not chrome. So if you don't really care for the chrome, there's not much of a difference there. Because it is, at the end of the day, the same Sonic. The only difference is that this one has, some more bells and whistles, and it is chrome, and this one does not have as many bells and whistles as the chrome Deluxe Edition variant, but it does look the same, of course. And yeah, so if you don't care much about the chrome, you don't really care much about the extra features here, honest to God, I would say that this is a good buy, especially this one in particular, the Standard Edition, I think is going to be really good for people that like the cosplay out there. And I'll get into why I say that this one is really, really good, and the one I want to use when I go to Gallifrey 1 next year in LA, because this thing does something that this one I find does not do that well, and we're going to get into that in a little bit. But of course, we're going to activate both of them right here. So of course, this is the activation button on the Chrome. And this is the activation on the standard. Same sound. I don't find that one stronger than the other. They both have kind of the same sound. Same light, as you can tell by the front of the Sonics. So not much of a difference there. So I do like that. So same activation button, same sound quality, same light quality. It's very, very much the same. Now, of course, this one, when you click it in twice, standard, it does that. Deluxe does the same thing there. So it does the basic standard things that the Deluxe does, the basic standard stuff. That click it in twice, it makes that noise, it does the flickering. Click this one in twice, it makes the noise, does the flickering. Now, when you click them both in 3 times, so they both make that beep, 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 which is really, really cool. And now we're going to open them all the way. So this, of course, is the Deluxe opened all the way, and this is the standard open all the way. And I do like the standard edition because this one is so stiff. So it's actually really, really nice. And that's the feature I wanted to get into, is that this, when you open it, I don't find it's as stiff as this one, especially when this is closed. I find that the standard edition is so tight when it's closed, where you can actually use it closed very, very well without this moving a lot in the back. It's very stiff. Now, when I do it for this one, you guys can tell my hand, like the back part wants to move a little bit more. But like I said, it's a subtle difference. I wouldn't say it's like a big difference between how kind of like tight the swivel is in the back, but I do find that it's stiffer on the standard edition. Maybe that's just something they fixed when they released the standard edition, because I mean, mind you, the Deluxe edition Sonics came out earlier. They came out around Comic-Con, so they had some time to kind of fix some things that maybe some of the fans didn't like, and they had some time to kind of tweak some things for the standard edition. And I find that the swivel actually is a little bit better on the standard edition than I do think on the Deluxe edition. But like I said, it's not that much of like, oh my god, like this is way better, but I could tell that this is a little bit stiffer. So if you want to hold it like this, you won't have a problem using it at like a convention, or just using it and pointing it at something if you really want to kind of use the Sonic closed. But if you want to use the Sonic open, I find that it still does a very good job. It still feels stiff. And like I said, when I hold this one open, it does feel stiff. I find that this Sonic works better when it's open than it works when it's closed. But that's just my personal opinion. You might think it differently. But of course, this is what it looks like when you click them both in 3 times. Again, here's this here where we'll flip it because the Deluxe was in my hand earlier. So Deluxe in this hand, standard in this hand. We're going to click them both 3 times, and you can see both of the crystals light up. So let's do that right now. 1, 2, 3. So really, really cool. I do find that the crystals do look the same. So I don't find that much of a difference there because the crystals are kind of both doing the same thing. They are flickering. So they both do the same thing. But I'm not going to lie. The chrome on this Deluxe Sonic makes the crystal look more vibrant, in my personal opinion. It just might be because the chrome is bouncing off the light, which I do like a little bit more. Actually, it feels like it's showing more up on camera than the standard edition. So at the end of the day, I feel like this most might be, honest to God, people's preferences on what they prefer, but I do find that the chrome is making the crystal look more vibrant than the standard edition right here, in my personal opinion. But I'm going to let you guys decide. But I do think that the chrome is making this crystal look a lot nicer than the standard edition. Like I said, it's the little details right there. But now, when we pop up the thumb drive emitter, where the doctor can connect the things, all we have to click right here, I believe, is this top button. So we're going to do that right now. So they both make the noise right there, and when you turn them both on, they both do light up. So there is no difference there, which I do like a lot. Now we're going to get into, of course, the features. This sonic screwdriver, if you click it in 15 times and hold it in on 15, and you open up the scanner, it does make a noise, and you have 2 different sounds, which we're going to get into. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then, of course, when you click it, the crystal does turn green. And when you hold the ignition button in, I believe that is the Master's sonic laser. Correct me if I'm wrong. I may be totally wrong on that, but I know that's the master noise. And when you, of course, pop open again the thumb drive emitter, and I believe you hold. I think yeah, you hold the ignition in. No wait, or my bad. It's when you press this in the activation button in twice, it turns yellow and makes a noise. So that's what it does right there. So, and if you want to again turn it back to normal, all you have to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then it goes back to normal. So really, really cool right there. Now, if we try this with the standard edition, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't make any noise when you bring out the scanner. It doesn't do anything. So that's the kind of special difference that the deluxe edition can do that the standard can't. But even like I said, when you even hold it like this, it likes to move. When you just hold it down like that, I find that this one doesn't do that. You see what I'm saying? That's why I feel like the standard edition is a little bit better in terms of the swivel, quality of the sonic screwdriver. I find that the standard edition, it doesn't move. It's kind of locked into place. Like I said, it's stiff, guys, which I really, really appreciate. And my brother said you can only turn it one way. So you can only turn it this way. I don't think it swivels all the way around, or it does swivel all the way around. Okay, okay, okay. I don't know if mine does that, the deluxe edition. Okay, the deluxe edition does do that, and but like I said, in the deluxe edition, that swivel mechanic just loves to move, so that's what sucks. I will say that they did an amazing job on the swivel mechanic of the standard edition because, like I said, I think it was made better. I think they had some time to tweak some things and hear people's feedback from the deluxe Sonic, and I think that was one. I think that was everybody's complaint was the fact that this swivel mechanic never really wants to stay in place when you hold it like this. It likes to move. When you hold it just like this, it doesn't move as much because you can just keep it like that. But I don't find that it's is stiff and it's just, in terms of the quality of that mechanic, I find that they had some time to fix it with the standard edition. That's why these came out later. So all in all, I definitely think that the standard edition is a better Sonic for cosplaying and for just overall use, in my personal opinion. I think that is priced better. And like I said, the paintwork is definitely very, very good. So that's why I'm really excited, and that's saying a lot because I got the deluxe edition, but this is the one. The standard edition is the one I want to take to Gallifrey 1 next year. So I'm gonna probably ask my brother if I can borrow this when I go out to LA next year for Gallifrey 1. So the standard edition is most likely going to be the one I'm going to be taking to LA because like I said, I find that I can use it better to take photos like this if I want to use the Sonic while it's closed, or if I want to use the Sonic while it's open, I don't have to worry about it being all flimsy and being all weird. So if I'm being honest, I think that the deluxe edition is really just the display piece. I wouldn't even say it's really better than the standard edition. Especially when the only thing that it really offers is the chrome look. But even for me, I'm okay with not having the chrome look, even though I have the chrome Sonic. I'm even thinking that the chrome Sonic is really just good for a display piece. And I think that the standard Sonic is what you should be taking around to conventions, what you should be taking around to take pictures with. Maybe even the chrome is good for a display piece, but also good to take pictures with for close up pictures. But if you want to take those kind of far not close-up pictures and take this as like a prop that you use at like conventions and stuff and for photos, I definitely recommend you do this. I think this is good for like close quarters, cosplay pictures, and also just as a display piece in my personal opinion. Like I said, here's a final look again. Deluxe Sonic Standard Edition. We can flip it over real quick because through this entire video, I've been having the Deluxe in this hand and the Standard in this hand. So as you can see, not much of a difference. Paintwork overall, very, very well. But in terms of the swivel, I definitely recommend this Standard Edition. So at the end of this video, I do think that the Standard Edition is the one you should be going with, in my personal opinion. Now that I have both, I can't lie. When this Standard Edition came in, also the weight. I find that weirdly enough, when I was holding the packaging for the Standard Edition, I was like, oh my god, this feels like it's weighs a little bit more. They might weigh the same, but it felt like it weighed a little bit more, and it felt like just it just felt like nice to have in your hands. And I actually weirdly felt like I was more excited for the standard edition coming in than my deluxe coming in. I don't know why that is, but I'm totally honest with you guys. This is the one I will be bringing to Gallifrey One next year, and this bad boy is going to be staying as a display piece, the deluxe, over here with all my other Sonics. As you guys probably can tell, all my Sonics are laying down right there up there. So that's where this deluxe edition is going to be staying when I take this standard edition to Gallifrey One. Hopefully my brother is cool enough to let me take it. If not, I'm just going to have to try to get one this December for Christmas, so that way I can take it next year in February. So like I said, guys, let me know your thoughts. Are you going to be getting the standard edition 15th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver, or are you going to go that extra mile and get the deluxe variant for the extra sounds and the chrome look? If I'm being honest, I think that the structure of the Sonic in terms of the swivel is just very, very better on the standard. And even let's try wiggling them. I know some people said that when you have the thumb drive and mither out, it likes to like make noise. I want to make sure if they both do that. Wow. Yeah, this one makes that noise just by shaking it when it shouldn't, like the pop out emitter noise. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I guys, like I said, that's another faulty thing for the deluxe, is that this thing shakes a lot and makes the emitter, the pop out, noise, which is by shaking it, or it did a minute ago. I don't know, so that's weird. But this one doesn't do it. Okay. There we go. Yeah. So I like I said, guys, I definitely think that the standard is the better option, in my personal opinion. If you're not really going for the chrome and you're not really going for the extra bells and whistles, and you're not, because like I said, you're also paying extra for that. But the standard, you get a better you get a better quality Sonic, especially if you care about the swivel and you actually want to use the Sonic just like this, or even use it open without it really moving all over the place. I definitely recommend this. But yeah, that's just my personal opinion. I'm actually curious to know what other people are saying. Let me know if you guys have been hearing what people have been saying about which Sonic they would choose. Because if I'm being honest, knowing what I know now, and I really had to kind of decide which one I would get, I would say I'd get the standard instead of the deluxe, in my personal opinion. Because the extra sounds are cool, but I find that I'm never going to really have use for them, if I'm being totally honest. And like I said, I really care about the quality and about that swivel and how it's better quality than the deluxe edition. But that's just, again, that's how it is. When the deluxe came out, that was the first Sonic that came out. They were really tester Sonics, their first batch, and I find that they really achieved a lot, like, tweaked kind of the things that were faulty on the deluxe and did them with the standard. But let me know your thoughts down, and of course in the comments down below. But yet again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, put notifications, like this video. I'd love to have you guys here, a part of the fam, a part of the channel, all about spreading love, positivity, and motivation. And yet again, guys, we're almost to 1,000 subscribers. We are right now at 900, and I want to say 74. We're so close to hitting that 1,000. I'm actually talking to my sister right now, and we're actually talking about relaunching my merch, which I'm really, really excited, like merch for my channel, because I did have a merch line, but I wanted to tweak some things. I wasn't really satisfied with that merch launch, and I definitely think that we could do better with a new merch launch, especially when I hit my 1,000 subscriber goal, which I've been wanting to hit ever since I joined YouTube like 3 years ago or 2 years ago. I think I'm coming up on my, by the end of this year, I think it'll be 3 years or 4 years. I always mess that up, but I cannot believe we're about to hit 1,000 subscribers, and you guys can help me get there. But let me know also, what Sonic screwdriver do you have? And if you don't have one, which one are you going to buy? Let me know. But guys, as always, that was the video. I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.